We've got a friend joining the broadcast as well. Let me make sure you're unmuted there.
Yeah, I've got you.
Ryan Forsey with us.
Hey, thanks.
All right, how's that sound in your ears there,
I'm great,
buddy?
man.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
You're
good.
all set?
Yep.
All right,
let's get to it.
We're gonna take it 3 wide today. Why not? Have a little fun. This is actually the first game I've called.
Yeah.
I've been on the production side all day. I trained up one of the people we brought along with us, Tara's over there, and she's going to be running the stream for us today. So shout out Tara as we hop in to the tip-off, and it is controlled by Ridgeline. Here comes Katie Jenks controlling things for the Riverhawks. Picked up by Annalise Shimada. And it immediately goes out of bounds, tipped off the hand of the Reds.
And good hands in the passing lanes from the Reds early. Just kind of establish that kind of aggressive on-ball defense and trying to create steals and opportunities.
And there is the #1 player in the state, Emily Skinner, with the easy bucket off of the inbound pass. Up top, taking the three and hitting the three. Maya Bischoff.
And that's what's got to happen for the Reds today. They've got to be able to shoot from the perimeter at a high percentage to compete and have a puncher's chance in this one. And that's a great start for them.
Around the perimeter, the Riverhawks go, looking for a way inside. They find it. Double team down low. Kick out. Jenks controls. And we'll reset the offense with 10 on the shot clock. Hands it off to Skinner. Skinner backs it up on the logo. 5 on the clock. Looking for a pick. Has to get a shot away here soon. Pump fakes. Shot up. Rattles the rim. And a rebound from the Reds. Shimada to Bischoff. Bischoff on the drive through the key. Takes it back out. Tipped away and stolen by Jenks.
I'm curious to see the physicality for the Reds. We know what Ridgeline can do. We know the skill. We know the talent. I want to see if Cedar is going to back down. If they can maintain that type of physicality that is going to be required to pull an upset off.
And that's what the...
Go ahead. Off the hand of the Riverhawks, it will be Reds ball.
The Reds, I agree. They've got to make this a low-scoring slugfest to try and win this game. They're not going to win in a shootout against Ridgeline.
Yeah, it's got to be very executed-based. It's got to be very deliberate. The pace has to be steadied and controlled the entire time. The deep three there by the Reds comes off the back iron and picked up by the Riverhawks. Brown. Clears to Skinner. Skinner all the way in. And again, Emily Skinner, the premier player arguably ever in the history of girls high school basketball, there and already off the start with 4 points.
And she just galloped to the hoop there. It took 2 steps and she was already at the basket.
You watch her for a few minutes and you can see why she's going to go play at Duke. She has all of the tools, and she's only going to get better. And nice cut inside. A little hard off the glass, but the whistle and the foul. As Gabby Gomez will step to the line, shooting 2.
Gomez, one of the leaders of this team, vocal and kind of team leader that's always kind of spurred the Reds to more team success. Not worried as much about her individual success as she misses the first free throw there, but she has been an impressive player throughout her Reds career.
Yeah, and I've had the opportunity to be around Gabby and her family as far as working and prepping for the game. She's a multi-sport athlete. And the thing that with Gabby that's always struck me is she puts in the time, is she's always working in the gym on her game as that shot comes off the glass, but rebounded right back to the Riverhawks, and a whistle and a jump ball is called.
And that's what they need to do. Muck it up, get the jump balls, get the little dirty things, the plays that you need to get an edge in this game. And yeah, it's a great effort play there.
Yeah, possession to the Reds. And again, 3-4 right now after 3 minutes almost played in this quarter. This is a kind of tempo and game that favors the Reds, honestly.
Yeah, it's a grinded out kind of game. As a 3 on the way from Bischoff, and she's a great 3-point shooter with an offensive rebound by Shimada. Kick out to Bischoff, and they'll reset with a fresh shot clock. Losing a handle on it and picked up by Skinner. Riverhawks coming the other way. Pulling the 3. Skinner, no, hard off the back of the iron. Nearly stolen away, but a foul.
Skinner has that Kyrie Irving crossover. She's got a nice little wiggle to her dribble, and that was a nice pull-up, spot-up shot, but just unable to fall. But good defensive possession from the Reds, I feel like. Don't allow them to get towards the cup, towards the rim. I thought that was a good defensive possession and a good shot and play made by Skinner.
Backing it up is Gomez. Bischoff, and back up top goes Nielsen, and stealing it away are the Riverhawks. Here comes Smith, slowing it down into the hand of Jenks. On the drive, McKinney Jenks all the way to the basket, up and in. 4 hops off of the rim, but it made it in.
That's what you call the shooter's roll a little bit, the shooter's bounce.
Not really a shooter's touch, definitely a shooter's bounce.
Yeah.
On the drive inside, Nielsen gets to Shimada to kick out Bischoff. She'll take that 3 off the side of the rim. No good. Skinner brings it across half court. She stops, she crosses over, she spins on the drive. Puts up the shot, rattles the rim, no good, gets her own rebound, and that's in.
And that's why Emily Skinner is Emily Skinner. Just the physicality, the skills, the explosiveness. It's just the full package on the female side of basketball. And again, you got to be a little careful. And I know I got to be a little careful how I say this, but she just can do things that a lot of high school female athletes can't. And she's obviously developed the talent, but that kind of play right there, you just don't see many girls at a high school level basketball across the country that can do that.
Well, there's a reason she's committed to Duke.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
She also takes a seat on the bench. Jenks will bring it up court. Picked up by Shimada. Goes high to the top of the key to Munford. Munford kicks it out. Smith on the drive. Tucks the ball, puts it up, foul.
This to me is what is most impressive about Ridgeline is the headline player is Skinner. I mean anybody following prep hoops is going to know about her, but really it's not just about her. The depth of this team, the ability that this team and Coach Jenks with this group of young women have to play when Skinner's not on the floor. I mean, she's definitely the headline talent, but there is so much more to this team that has established their dominance for the last 3 seasons in girls basketball.
And that kind of happens with Snow Canyon, too. A lot of people are drawn to Olivia Hamlin, and she steals a lot of the headlines, but like you say about Ridgeline, is that second free throw's up and good. It's a more complete and balanced team than just Emily Skinner.
9-3, Ridgeline with the lead over the Reds. Drive of the kick, Shimada down low, puts up the floater, that's good.
That's a big basket right there. That's a big basket, keep the game within 4 points.
And that was a nice little spinning baby hook, some great footwork down on the block there.
Shimada has to have a game tonight for the Reds for them to have a chance, and there's a steal.
She is, taking it the other way and keeping it back, letting the Reds set up their offense. Looking inside, open down low, puts up a shot. Doesn't get her own rebound. A fight for the ball and a foul. That's going to be against Orton.
Yeah, just frustration foul there for Orton as she missed the layup, rushed it a little bit, maybe intimidated, maybe didn't realize how open she was, and just frustrated she missed it. As you can see, as she comes off the floor, kind of just pounding her head with her fist like I should have made that.
Jenks controls the point for Ridgeline. Goes high on the key, streaking towards the basket. Skinner, who's just checked back into the game.
And wanting a foul there. There was some pretty good contact on the layup, but we play on.
She has 8 of the 11 for Ridgeline. Gomez, straightaway 3. No good. Rebounded by Brown, and here come the Riverhawks. Looking inside down low, tipped away by Shimada.
And if anything is going to upset Coach Nielsen for the Reds, it's that. Giving up transition. You saw 3 Riverhawks out sprinting the Reds back, and just fortunate they could get deflected out of bounds before anything happened.
Skinner will inbound. She goes up top. Jenks over to the left side to Munford. Munford takes it back up top. 3 on his way, no good. Air ball from Reagan Brown. Gomez brings it up court for the Reds. Hands off to Shimada on the right, or excuse me, on the left wing. And she'll bring it back up top. Gomez, deep 3. No. She'll take those. She'll hit some of them, too.
Yeah, that was
just not falling yet.
Just not going in yet. But still, I think if you're Coach Nielsen, you've got to be impressed with how your team has fought in this game.
On the other side, Emily Skinner for 2. She now has 10.
All right, she has 10 points, but I'm watching her body language. She's got hands on her hips. Look at her shoulders are dropping. She might have some sickness. She's just tired. She's feeling it right now for whatever reason.
3 on its way. It's short. Skinner with the rebound.
She slows it up a little bit here.
Looking for a pick. She takes it on with the right hand into the key. Puts it up from 10 feet out. No good. Ooh. A couple of bodies on the floor. Offensive rebound. Kick out 3. Jenks is good.
Long benefit of a long rebound off the back of the rim. And Ridgeline able to capitalize on that. Again, just Skinner is she's gonna push through. She's gonna play hard, but she is tired. Like something's up with her. The Reds can take advantage of that. That could change the pace and change the momentum here. That's steal though by Ridgeline.
Jenks puts on the brakes, gets it to Skinner. She takes the 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Gomez at the buzzer, nothing there. At the end of 1, 16-5, Ridgeline leads. We will take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on KSLSports.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who you are.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It's the second quarter between Ridgeline Riverhawks, Cedar Reds. In our 7th game of the day, it's the quarterfinals for the 4A state basketball tournament. We have all 4 boys games done, gone. We've had everything from an overtime game that included
crazy overtime game.
That included one of the craziest finishes I've ever seen. And that was between Ridgeline as well and Hurricane. And shout out to the Ridgeline player, and I don't remember his name off the top of my head, that quite clearly broke his leg on a play, and I hope that he's getting the care and treatment that he needs, and hopefully he's doing all right and in good spirits. He was given a thumbs up and applause to the crowd when he was getting carried away, and they put him on a cart to take him away. So I hope that he's getting the care that he needs and is doing all right. That was a tough moment.
Scary moment for sure.
Took that out of bounds off the hands of Cedar. 16-8, Ridgeline leads. It'll be Ridgeline ball underneath their own basket.
Yeah, so Cedar comes out of the break and hits a 3 and now drops back into a 1-2-2 zone, kind of a matchup zone. And see what Ridgeline can do to counter this.
Good kind collapse. Of a loose ball there, but they were able to get it back in control, but a missed shot.
Cedar made that tough. In the interior defense, 3 Reds collapse on that ball.
We're going to wave this one off and take it down to the sideline. So a foul against Ridgeline. Skinner's going to check back into the game.
First team foul.
We also saw in that first game, we had a bunch of kids that were sick. And
yeah,
one of them showed it. We'll just say it was really rough. That was rough as well. So it's been a day, I'll tell you. It's been one of the crazier first days of a tournament I've seen. Misfiring there from the Reds. Skinner in transition to the other side, all the way through the defense. No, can't get that one to go. And a whistle going to go against Ridgeline.
Reds playing with fire. Absolutely are playing with fire on the defensive end. Just need some more shots to fall offensively. I mean, Shimada's got to be the go-to, I'd assume. And
yeah, no, I think you're exactly right, Paulie. Like Cedar, that first quarter, Cedar just missed too many open shots, and they've had some good looks now. I mean, you've got to make those open looks if you're going to have any chance to beat this team.
There's one.
Bischoff, no. Rebounded by Skinner.
And again, I'm a little surprised. Bischoff's only made one, maybe two of the 6 or 7 threes she shot.
And on the other side, that three is good by Brooke Smith.
Yeah, I agree that Skinner is laboring a little bit out there.
Yeah.
Well, this is not the time, in the playoffs. This is when you need her most, especially as a senior. She's not going to miss this for the world.
No.
So.
Yeah, and I mean, you can see she's playing through it, but you can also see she is something is affecting her.
Yeah, she seems a little gassed.
Yep.
On the drive, put up, no, blocked away. Big time block by Abby Munford. Here comes Jenks. Cross court, 3 on the way. No. Offensive rebound, put back, and a foul for Reagan Brown, who will head to the line.
Good weak side crash there by Brown, as there was no Red boxing her out, and she was able to just slip in, grab the rebound, draw the foul. Now 2 shots for the Riverhawks.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Brown with 5 rebounds already. And we have 5:51 left to go here in the second. She has been a rebounding machine for the Riverhawks. Second one is good. Free throws brought to you by Frank May and by Fabulous Freddy's. 3 on its way. Gomez still hasn't hit, but an offensive rebound by Shimada, and she goes back in for 2.
That's the junkyard dog mentality that Cedar's got to have. They got to scrap for every rebound, and Shimada does there to put in the easy 2. And now we got a 10-point game with 5:26 or 5:31 left in the second quarter.
3 on the way, no good. And rebounded by the Reds. Quickly in transition into the corner. And a travel. Couldn't keep her feet underneath her and get the ball on the ground fast enough for Jalen York. So Katie Jenks brings it up court. Second quarter, 20-10. Finally putting the ball down is Brown. Slow moving offense. They don't need to do anything too insane as they go low, and it's blocked away. York.
And right now for the Reds, you can see defensively, they're just packing it inside and allowing those perimeter shots and just trying to limit what they can get from the interior. And so far it's not perfect, but it's working. It's keeping them within striking range.
Nielsen loses a handle on it and into the hands of the Riverhawks.
I don't think the defense has been the problem for the Reds.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's been the ability to capitalize or execute. And I mean, right now, Shimada only has 4. Yeah. She's the only one on the floor right now with any kind of offensive points as we come to a timeout.
Timeout taken. We'll take a quick one ourselves as well. 22-10 here on KSLSports.com and the Fan Sports Network.
Bear River Animal Hospital takes care of large and small animals, providing pediatric care all the way up to senior pets. They deliver high-quality vet services with their dedicated team. Stop by their location in Tremonton. They also have a location in Elwood coming soon.
Back at it here out of the timeout. Timeout's brought to you by Udy & Associates. Give Luke Udy a call. See how much you can save on insurance today. 435-251-9102. Also want to give a shout out to, of course, KSLSports.com, the streaming leader in Utah for UHSAA, and their partners at UCCU. Cedar will get the ball coming out of the timeout. They trail by 12.
Coach Nielsen just had an opportunity, call a timeout, set up a play here. See what they come out with. I think that Shimada needs a look here. At least a touch. At least a touch.
I agree. I agree, Paul. I think you've got to look for her, get her going.
Said it's a fadeaway by York for 2.
That works too, though.
Yeah. Still staying in that puncher's distance, you know. Puncher's chance, still 10-point game.
On the drive is Jenks. The kick out 3 on the way. It's long. Offensive rebound by Skinner. She pops it back out to Jenks. A deep 3 and hits. Like Katie Jenks.
Jenks, daughter of the coach from the parking lot.
And that collapsing in and packing it in tight in the post is starting to backfire a little bit for Cedar, as a couple open threes have been struck.
Yeah. If Ridgeline can connect on some of those from distance, that's again the balance that the Riverhawks have is what's so impressive.
The Reds got to move here. It's tipped away. They only have 7 seconds left on the shot clock, and Shimada's got to look up. She's got 5. She's got to do something with it. 3 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Here comes Skinner on the fast break. From one side to the other, Skinner.
And that was the best burst we'd seen in a little bit from Skinner.
And again, it might be one of those things where you just push through. You got to find that second wind. You got, whatever it is, that is affecting her. You just got to push through it.
Short, nothing there on the air ball, and into the hands of the Riverhawks we go.
She's going to push.
She's going to pull the straightaway 3. Bang.
Go. Second wind has been engaged by Emily Skinner with 15 here in the first half.
30-12 now. Ridgeline leads. What a first half we've seen, especially here in this second quarter, as we got 2:15 ticking down on the clock. York takes the ball over to the left side, looking inside. Back out to York, tipped away, and it will stay down here with the Reds. York will be set to inbound. Coming back into the game is Gabby Gomez, who's been quiet. Maya Bischoff as well.
So Cedar's
timeout.
Maya Bischoff was 6 of the 12, but she's put up a bunch. I'd like to see him start dropping a little more. We're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. 30-12. Ridgeline leads here on KSL Sports.
Central Milling is the farmer, the miller, and the baker working to preserve American farmland for tomorrow while preserving the highest quality of flour and grains to the bakers of today. Select the best products for your family by using Central Milling Company.
Cache Valley Bank is dedicated to fostering local businesses, aiding financial growth, and building strong relationships. From personal to business banking, we are committed to helping you reach your financial goals. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await.
Bear River Floral and Gifts has something for everyone. Whether you're getting flowers for that special someone or a gift to brighten someone's day, they have plenty of options for you to choose from. Their floral designers have the expertise to create something breathtaking. Stop by their shop on Main Street today.
All right, we're back here. Now we've got the visual back, and a whistle and a foul or a kicked ball. I couldn't quite see. 4 seconds on the shot clock for the Reds, and the officials look like they're going to confer over if it was a foul or a kicked ball. Or just an inadvertent whistle, maybe. So 4 seconds, yeah.
Gotta love when that happens.
No, they actually actually reset it, so it must have been a kickball. So reset of the shot clock, so 20 seconds on for the Reds.
They go up top with it to Gomez. She goes into the corner to Bischoff. Bischoff dribbling it back up top. Good defensive pressure here from Ridgeline. Shamada will create some space, and they'll reset. They got 5 on the shot clock.
They gotta go.
Has to move. She goes on the drive. Up high off the glass. No good. Tipped around. Offensive rebound by Bischoff. Gomez goes back into the paint. Can't get that one to drop. Skinner brings the rebound in.
And again, Paulie, like you're saying, the Reds are just not converting. They're getting fairly decent looks. They're contested, but they're well within range. They're just not able to get the baskets to fall for them.
Offensively, I agree. And then defensively on this end, it seems like they're spreading out a little bit, but their whole pack them all in the post and just hope for missed threes kind of reminds me of football teams live by the blitz, die by the blitz kind of mentality.
Yeah.
Misfire there from Skinner. Driving on in the kick out. Shamada controls it high. Over to the right side. Goes Bischoff down the baseline. Back up top. Gomez takes a step back. Pulls the 3. Off the glass and part of the rim. No good.
And defensively, the Riverhawks are taking away those perimeter shots right now. Cedar was getting those in the first quarter, but for much of the second quarter, they have not been able to get an open look from the 3.
The closeouts and the recovery to the perimeter.
Yeah, switching. Really all that. Skinner, that's a foul. Yeah, I was to say, if that's not a foul,
she will head to the line. Shot clock now turned off with 16.8 left here in the first half.
Now 30-12. If you're Cedar here, you've got under 20 seconds. You've got to get a quality look here.
Yeah,
at least one quality look.
You got to score. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you've got to get points in the basket. That's all there is to it. Because I mean, to have any chance, you got to score. And if you're Coach Nelson, you got to find a way to get your players going.
Made free throws. 32-12. It is now a 20-point lead. They're holding on to about a 10-point lead for a while. The Reds defense was able to keep control of it for a bit, but Ridgeline has broken that open now. And Gomez will blow past a few defenders all the way down through, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds off the leg of Jenks.
And any opponent that has played Ridgeline, if you have a lull offensively, Ridgeline capitalizes, and I mean they do not let up.
They're ready to pound.
Yeah. I mean there's blood in the water, and Skinner sets the tone, but I mean the rest of the team really plays into it as well.
Thought the Reds would get the last shot, but now
misfire on the inbound pass. It's a 3 on the other side, no good. Rebounded by Cedar, and that will do it for the first half of play. 32-12 after 1. When we come back, we'll hop into the Great Harvest halftime show, give you some of the stats and updates from the first half of play and more. That's on the other side here on KSLSports.com and the Fan Sports Network.
Let GBI help you get your project completed on time and on budget. If you're looking for work, join GBI's team for a great work environment, competitive pay, and benefits. For all your project needs, shop at Greer's Hardware, happily serving the community since 1976. The Grill restaurant has plenty of options for the whole family. Check out their new menu items for a lunch date or dinner celebration. They have a lot of new products including entrees, sandwiches, rice bowls, and desserts. They even have additional sides to up your meal choices. Let the Grill help you plan what's for dinner.
Kent's is your one-stop shop for fresh produce, bakery items, deli, and meat. Stop by today for fast, friendly service.
Miller Medical is ready to care for clients with full services for family medical. Be sure to schedule your yearly checkup to help you find out where you stand with your health. They can even help with weight loss and hormone therapy. Let Miller Medical take care of all your healthcare needs. Rudd Funeral Home is there to serve your family in your time of need. Stop by Twisted Sugar and pick your favorite gourmet cookies. There's 18 flavors available each week, as well as cookies of the month. You can even get a specialty order of mini cookies for your favorite team or something sweet for that special person in your life. Be a smart cookie and get that sweet at Twisted Sugar.
For 20 years, Valley View Granite has offered our local community the best quality and service for their home countertops. With the addition of Marble Ventures in Ogden, Utah, our team is now able to offer the same reliable and dependable service for their showers, tub surrounds, and more. With locations from Sandy to Idaho Falls, we offer the best value without sacrificing quality for your build or remodel. Come in and see us today. Valley View Granite, enhancing places people gather.
Welcome back on in, everybody. It is halftime here between Ridgeline and Cedar. Ridgeline leads 32-12. Let's take a look at the stats here at the half. Starting out with the visitors, Cedar High School. Of course, they have the 12 points right now. Maya Bischoff has been the one that's been putting up the most for Cedar with 6. She's continually trying to shoot the ball. She's getting open looks. They're not all going down for her, which has been frustrating, but she is the one putting up the looks. She's going to get them. She's going to keep taking them. We've also seen Gabby Gomez take her fair share of shots. Those also aren't dropping, and that's kind of the biggest thing for Cedar right now. The defense hasn't been horrible, but the offense could use a little bit of work.
Yeah, and again, if you're Coach Nelson, you've got to get somebody going offensively. And again, that's a tough challenge against a very good defensive Ridgeline team. But in girls basketball, if you don't convert layups, it's going to be hard to beat any team, and that's where Cedar has struggled. I mean, they've had open shots, they've missed open threes, but so has Ridgeline. But the biggest thing that their interior shooting within 10 to 15 feet for Cedar, I mean, they're shooting 22%. That you're not going to win. You're not going to win many games shooting that.
But then on the other side, Ridgeline shooting 46%.
Yep.
So you're seeing that on the other side. They're not even taking that many threes. Only 4 threes. But they don't need to. They work the ball down low. That's how this team wins games. Is they just find the best shot.
Yeah.
And statistically, the highest percentage shot is one within 5 feet of the basket, right? And that is how they win games. That's how they're winning this one up to this point right now with that 32-12 lead.
That's right. And for Cedar to get back in this game, it's going to take perimeter shots. It's going to take threes. It's going to take quick to the basket stuff. But Ridgeline has limited the perimeter shots towards the end of the second quarter. They were really not allowing anything on the perimeter, and the recoveries out to the three-point line were excellent. So it's kind of got me puzzled how Cedar's going to make their comeback. Like, what is going to be the focal point? You know?
Got to give a shout out. We have our first mascot sighting of the day.
Yeah.
I don't know what Cedar's mascot's name is. Red the Wolf. There you go. Red. So Red the Wolf made an appearance here today. It's our first mascot of the day. I will say this. Cedar does have something that is kind of a home court advantage for them, and it is their band. You can hear them right now. They're rocking. They have a great band, and especially when you get them inside that gym in Cedar High School. I don't know if I've heard a louder noise in my life.
No. They fill an entire section here.
Yeah, they're all
from the
way
floor
back.
Almost to the top.
Yeah, it's a full division college band.
It is. It's really
insane.
It's a phenomenal thing to have.
Shout out to the music programs around the state of Utah, and especially right here in Cedar. I was a part of that, all right? I played trumpet in high school.
There you go.
I was one of those kids up in the bleachers, too. I know what it's like. I was a part of that. It was fun.
Awesome.
So shout out to the band, both Ridgeline and Cedar's band, both of them here today. this is.
Yeah, and again, it's led by Emily Skinner. You know, we were commenting. I mean, you could tell she was laboring, but pushing through it, and then just kind of in spurts has been able to get into the paint. I mean, she's only, I don't even know if she's made 1 3.
Yeah,
I think, but everything else has been within that 10 to 15 foot range, and
but she's 7 of 14. I mean, she's shooting 50%.
That's why.
Even a bad game, or a quote unquote bad game, or slow game, or a hampered game for her, she's still shooting 50%.
And has the highest plus minus of anybody on the court. So call it what you want.
She's the real elite player.
She is the real deal.
Absolutely. Well, let's get to another break. When we come back, the second half of action for you here on KSLSports.com, your streaming partner for UHSAA Sports. We'll be back right after this.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit CoralCanyonGolfCourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Hey St. George, this is Brian. I'm the new owner of your local Everbowl. Looking for a delicious, nutritious meal? Come to Everbowl. Our acai bowls are packed with superfoods to fuel your day. And it's where Region 9 sports fans fuel up.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs. Just complete an application on your phone or computer, or stop by any branch.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
At it here at the America First Events Center in Cedar City, Utah, on the campus of Southern Utah University. Caden Formaster, Paul Ratliff, and Ryan Forsey inside the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And boy, what a day it has been. We were just talking and reminiscing about the last about 13 hours for us. We got here and started setting up around 7 o'clock this morning.
That's right. Yeah.
So we've had ourselves quite the day.
You guys have. I had to go back to St. George and come back up here.
Well, you're keeping I-15 hot.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. That's right.
It's cold out there.
You guys have definitely had shotgun seating all day.
You've waved at New Harmony 3 times today already.
Pretty much.
Start of the second half we go, 32-12 to kick things off. Ridgeline with the lead and the ball. McKady Jenks will take control for the Riverhawks as we get things started.
And just a little handoff here. Ridgeline just going right down the gut. Good defense.
Going right inside and taking it right into Shimada, who will pick up a foul.
Shimada's arms straight up, but got her a little bit with the body there, I guess. They're going to call there. I thought that was a...
So I coached girls high school basketball for 4 years, and that was probably my number one frustration as a coach, is just the style of officiating is night and day different between boys and girls. And I'm not even going to get into the reasoning. That's a whole other thing. But if you're used to watching boys, They do. They just call it differently on the girls' side, whereas boys, they allow a little bit more physicality. So to what you're saying, Paulie, as a coach, it was always frustrating, but it's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Kind of par for the course.
Yeah, it's just kind of how the officials approach it, and in some cases, I think it's warranted. I don't need to get into the dynamics of that. Gomez goes all the way in with the left side and the left hand. And Cedar starts off with a solid offensive possession for the second half.
And they need it. They need to start off hot here.
Yeah, Gomez, Shimada, those two have to bring some offensive contributions.
Jenks, the ball on the wing, takes it back up top to Skinner. With 16 on the shot clock, she drives in, looking to go outside with it, and throws the ball out of bounds. Now, I want you guys to look at something here in this second half of play from this Riverhawks team. How many times are they going to either try to find a way to get the ball inside, straight through a drive, or find that backdoor cut? Either way, they're taking that shot from within just like 5 feet of the hoop, or a good kick out open three, and there's a whistle on the other side. And offensive is a little bit of an elbow.
Yeah. Kind of use that arm to arm bar
create
around.
some space.
Yeah. But I like the aggressive take from Shimada.
No, that's what she's got to do that.
Yeah.
She has to do that if Cedar's going to have any chance here. And to what you were saying, Caden, again, the philosophy typically with most basketball coaches is to go inside, outside.
Right.
And with girls especially, you want to generate that inside, outside presence because, again, with most girl teams, that 10 to 15 foot range, that's your sweet spot. If you can make the majority of those shots, you're going to win a lot of games. And if you're doing that, you're going to have open threes, and then all you got to worry about is finding your best shooters.
Absolutely.
And and Ridgeline has done that successfully for a lot of years.
Abby Munford at the line for the Frank May Ski-Doo free throw, and the first one is good.
On the flip side, if you don't subscribe to that philosophy when it comes to girls basketball, then you want to run. You want to get up and down the floor, and you want to score within 10, 15 seconds, which some of the teams, especially in Region 9 that we're more familiar with, do follow that.
Absolutely. Gabby Gomez sets things up here for the Reds. Look for picks on either side. She breaks through the middle of them on the kick out. Back up top. Bischoff for three. Long. Offensive rebound off the miss, but the shot clock will not reset. It's at 12. Gomez goes into the corner. Finds Nielsen. Nielsen on the kick out. Bischoff three. No, but a whistle.
Yeah, foul. But Ryan, as a coach, a guy that used to coach girls basketball, would you want to get in with a Ridgeline style team like this, an elite team?
Yeah.
Would you want to get in a track meet a la Roy Williams, North Carolina style, or do you think that them running deep sets late in the shot clock is better?
Well, that's a fantastic question, and it really just comes down to your personnel. With Ridgeline's personnel, if you can push it, sure, opportunistic, absolutely. But with your size and depth, just run teams into the ground, is pounding them. Right there, especially when you got a player like Skinner, that can draw that attention and then kick it out. On the flip side, if you've got a smaller team, predominantly guard oriented, then you're going to have to try to take advantage of your speed and quickness. And the discrepancy from boys to girls in those aspects is so differentiated because, again, like Skinner, like that. Again, that's a shot you'll see a lot in boys, but in girls you don't see a lot of female athletes that can consistently hit that shot.
What a block, nearly saving it on the other side is Skinner.
So it really just comes down to your personnel, in my opinion. And with Cedar, Coach Nilsson had a team like Ridgeline several seasons ago where they only lost maybe 1 or 2 games over 2 or 3 seasons. They were back-to-back state champs, and they were very much run and gun, but they could go half court if they had to.
Shimada trying to find somewhere to go, finds Gomez in the corner. Back up top, Shimada. And Cedar trying to break into this lead just a little bit here. Gomez with 14 on the clock, drives the baseline.
Great pass.
Down low, missed shot. Shimada's there to clean it up. And it looks like Gomez got hit in the eye. She's a little slow to get up.
Yeah, again, that's a lot of contact from behind. Is Coach Nelson pretty upset that there was no call. Now a stoppage for something, maybe blood, or
I wonder if it's just
Gomez.
Just with her injury. They need to.
She's kind of coming off.
She's a little woozy over there.
She may have taken a shot there in the scrum.
So coming in, a couple of Reds coming into the game here, and one of those is Avery Jones, who's going to pass the ball in from the baseline. Gets to York. York takes the ball up top, picked up by Jenks. Under 5 to play here in the third quarter. York controlling it up top, almost throwing it away. They're able to keep control of it again. Is Jones. Jones going down low to Shimada, picked up by Skinner. Backs up, spins.
Good move.
And blocked away.
Wow.
Here come the Riverhawks on the other side. 2-on-1. Pass goes in, and it's another no. They caught the hand there. That was number 3, Kelsey Orton, catching the hand, and that'll be 2 foul shots.
And what a recovery by Skinner. I thought Shimada had her beat, and Skinner was able just to hold the ground and block, and then off to the races.
So at the free throw line, Reagan Brown. Missed that one. Brown has been a little cold here since the first half. Remember, she got those 5 quick rebounds about halfway through the second quarter. She was already at 5. But she's kind of stayed there. It hasn't been the best for her here in the second half of play. And that one's no good.
Points in this third quarter so far have been tough to come by, coming up on the halfway point.
On the drive through the defense is York. She's bumped in a foul. So Cedar will take it from the baseline. Get ready to inbound Avery Jones. Jones will get it to Bischoff. Bischoff will find York to Shimada on the drive. Puts it up, no good. Tipped. Offensive rebound.
Bischoff wants it on the outside, but
York will take the 3. That's no good. And rebound to the Riverhawks. Hess brings it up. Over to the side, left side, and to travel against Hess. It will be Cedar basketball. So York and Jones. Jones set to inbound.
Man, right now, if you're Cedar, if you're Coach Nelson, you're seeing the defense of Ridgeline really force you to shoot uncomfortably from the perimeter. You've got to be able to find some way to get the ball and attack downhill as Gabby Gomez is returned to the floor, but it turns it over right there.
On the drive to the other side, a little bit of a bump, no whistle. And we play on. Cedar controls. York to the other side, coast to coast, high off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. That one will go. In the third quarter of play, Cedar with 4, Ridgeline with 3. A very low scoring third quarter we've had so far. Down low. A little bit more scoring there.
Yeah, beautiful pass. Beautiful pass as Skinner went up for the shot, brought 3 defenders closing out to her and just dumped it down low for the easy layup.
Cedar just 2 of 11 in this third quarter, shooting 18.2% from the field.
And another turnover. Hess. That one is good. Ava Hess finds herself on the board. York will slow it down here. Taking it with the left hand, and will be wrapped up by Hess. A foul. Brooke Smith will check back in for Ridgeline, as well as Kelsey Orton. Emily Skinner will head to the bench. And Bischoff.
Coughing visibly is Emily Skinner as she comes off. And again, I mean, leading all scorers, she's just playing phenomenal, even though she's obviously not 100%.
York up top, picked up by Hess. Swing it over the side. D3 Gomez. Bank is open.
That's exactly what they needed. Exactly what the doctor ordered there.
Yeah, a little momentum.
Yeah.
See the ball go through the cylinder.
Absolutely.
You knew that the bank was open at 8:20 on a Thursday evening.
That's right.
Kick out.
Yeah.
Foul. Offensive.
Yep.
And the key stat as I'm combing through the stats in this game is the turnovers. It's 13-4. Cedar with 13, Ridgeline with 4.
Yeah.
And the points off those turnovers 10-0. So
yeah, it's been an important game of just turnovers.
Yep.
Absolutely. 2:04 left in the third quarter. 39-19. Ridgeline leads. Gomez in control of it for the Reds. Dribbles it over to the right side, picks up that dribble, kicks it back up top to Orton. Orton calls off the offense down to the baseline. She loses it. Brown on the other side slows it down, double dribble.
Yeah, Brown just ripped it out of her hands, but then comes back on the other end and immediately turns it over. And you're starting to see a little more rotation on the side of Ridgeline. Well in control right now, 20-point lead. So you're starting to see some players rotate through for the Riverhawks.
Gomez will pull the trigger. That's not there. Skinner on the board.
The change of acceleration here from Skinner. She's walked it up slowly and then
that one off the leg of, I believe, Shimada.
She can dial it up so quickly. Her acceleration, stop, start.
Yeah, no, Paul, you're exactly right. Her change of pace, change of direction is elite.
Like you said before, Ryan, she does things that not a lot of female athletes at the high school level can do.
Taking it up top, Jenks on the drive.
Nice pass.
And the foul. So that will send Skinner to the line. Skinner right now sitting on the board with 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. First free throw is good, so make that 20. Also taking a look at some of the other stats for her as well. She's got 2 steals, 3 blocks,
9 rebounds.
And another one there, 41-19, Ridgeline.
And shooting 100% from the line, 4 for 4. So just an all-around floor game tonight.
York on the drive and trying to kick it out, but too much defensive pressure. She ends up on the ground and whistle.
Right now, Cedar, this 3 possessions in a row, they've tried to execute kind of this dribble handoff where you dribble right at the defender and your teammate can either come and get it or they can back cut. And they've only tried to back cut once, and Ridgeline was there waiting, and on the 3 handoffs, it's either been a turnover or a foul, and it's just, they just are not creating enough space and angles to get that dribble handoff execution. And Ridgeline is just waiting for it and taking advantage of it, of the turnovers, the scoring, and the fouls.
Hard off the back of the rim on the first of the free throws. Bischoff checks back into the game, sending York to the bench. Second free throw coming. 54 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Shot is up, and that one's good. Bringing it through traffic to Shimada. Shimada on the drive through, pushes it up, can't get it to go. And a rebound by Skinner. 42 seconds left.
That's a shot that normally falls for Shimada.
Well, it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
Your players are getting some of those shots and they're just not able to get them to drop. And credit the defense, credit the physicality, and Ridgeline showing kind of a soft press there, and keeping Cedar's offense off balance really for most of the night.
Through the pressure goes Skinner. Can't get it. It's Kelsey Orton on the rebound, and now Bischoff traveling. Too much defensive pressure there from Skinner.
And Bishop should have just let players clear. Give it up to your guard.
And Skinner came around from the backside and just put a little too much pressure on. She will inbound from the baseline. Now goes to Jenks up top.
I'd imagine they'll play for the final shot.
Yeah, no shot clock with 18 seconds left. They hold it on top of the Thunderbird logo. Jenks picked up by Nielsen. Through the middle. Defensive pressure's there, but they keep control of it. Blocked away by Shimada. The outlet up to Nielsen. Nielsen does not save it. It's the end of the quarter. 42-19. Ridgeline leads this one, headed into the fourth here on KSLSports.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to
Welcome back on in. Ridgeline and Cedar battling it out here for a spot in the semifinals. Ridgeline with that lead, 42-19, but Cedar controls it with Gabby Gomez. Over to Annalise Shimada. Shimada waiting for the play to develop. Kicks it to Bischoff. Back up top goes Shimada. She stops and pops for three. Yes!
Been a quiet night for Shimada. That's only her 7th point, but 1 for 1 from three-point range, 3 of 7 overall. She has been the highest level player for the Reds tonight.
Absolutely. Whistle on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, fourth quarter, I mean, you're down 20 points. Your coach Nelson, you want your team to play hard. You know, maybe you can get a run, put a run, maybe 6-8 points. You can get it within 10, then maybe start looking at some things that you can do to throw Ridgeline off balance. But right now, I mean, you just got to hit shots. You just got to make shots. I mean, Ridgeline is playing good, but they're not playing great. I mean, Skinner is doing what Skinner does. Yeah. But really, it's been Ridgeline's defense. They just have really kept Cedar off balance all night. And just again, that's what Ridgeline does. That's why they're really good and have been for the last several years.
Kelsey Orton taking it to the other side off the miss. Kick it back up top. It's Gomez in control of it near half court.
It is good to see Gomez back in there. She was kind of coming off, shaking her head. Yeah, it was a little concerning after last year's injury.
Shimada trying to throw it down low to Brumley, but losing it into the hands of the Riverhawks. Jenks will slow it down. Looking inside. Ooh, hard hit and a slip and fall there by Kelsey Orton. A little slow to get up, but she is indeed up.
Kelsey, no points tonight, but I've been impressed. They've run a committee of girls at Skinner. I mean, obviously there's been a lot of girls that have been switching on to her. I've been impressed with Orton's defense on Skinner when she's been assigned her.
She's sitting with 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
She does have 4 fouls, a little higher on the list there for that.
Sure.
But we do have a timeout here. We'll take this one ourselves, 42-22. Just a short one. We'll be back right after this.
Hello,
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kalua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
Shout out to our friends at Honolulu Grill, one of my favorite places.
Yeah.
I love me some of that pork that they've got.
Oh, yeah.
The rice with the sauce on it.
Oh, yeah. I like the Moco Loco a lot.
There you
get
go.
that burger, that hamburger meat with the rice, eggs. It's amazing.
I like it. I could go for something.
Yeah, me too. A little hungry, buddy.
Hey, it's been a long day for a lot of us as we are here inside of the 7th game of the day. Still one more after this.
Yeah.
Dixie and Provo are going to be facing off for a spot in the semifinals after this one. So stay tuned right here on KSLSports.com. Looking down low, missed shot and a foul. That's going to send Abby Munford to the line again. She's been there a few times here this evening.
You mentioned the Lady Flyers looking to move to the semifinals. The Boys Flyers won this morning and will be moving on to face the #1 overall seed, Green Canyon.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough battle, but Green Canyon, I think, is a team that even as a 1 seed, nothing's ever guaranteed, you know?
That's right.
That's how the boys' side of the bracket seems. I know that on the girls' side, you have 2 undefeated teams, and so that might look like an uphill battle if you have to face one of them. On the boys, it's not that way. I feel like anybody could beat anybody with the missed free throw and the putback off the offensive board by Skinner.
It's going to be tough.
I'm not saying it's not going to be tough.
Green Canyon is good.
Green Canyon is phenomenal.
A lot of size, but here's what the experience has taught us in a 3-day tournament, 3 games back to back to back. Day 2, there's usually a little bit of an offensive letdown. Because that first day, all the kids come in, you've got adrenaline, you're hitting your shot, you know, and then, you know, you stayed in a hotel, you're having fun with your friends, you know, you're a kid, you're enjoying it, but then you come back that next day and it just doesn't quite feel like it did the first day. Now, sometimes that's the case, not all the time, but you know, that second day really kind of equalizes out those final 4 teams.
Break from the Riverhawks off the steal and good. Reagan Brown takes it.
So, and again, that's not just for Green Canyon Dixie, but Hurricane and Payson too.
Yeah.
Because honestly, Payson escaped the win with Pineview. And
they did.
I didn't think they played that well, honestly. So I'm curious to see how Payson comes back tomorrow. And Hurricane, can they regain their footing after an incredible win? I mean, emotional, physically, just all of that.
Absolutely.
It'll be a lot of fun for the boys' side.
I'm excited for the remainder of this tournament. We're going to have a lot of good games coming up tomorrow right here on KSLSports.com. And I know a lot of our fans here in southern Utah of local sports, they have been following the Fan Sports Network, and we've got links on our website on the fansportsnetwork.com over there to be able to push you to watch these games with KSL Sports. But of course, you can go to KSLSports.com. Nice and easy. Find the game streaming right there. As Shimada goes in.
No basket. Did he count it or did he wave it off? He did.
Counted it.
It was like this, such a nonchalant signal. It would be pointing like it's on the ground, or are we counting it? Come on.
And then he finally gave the point down.
Yeah. It's nice to see Shimada get going here in the second half. Is now up to 9 points.
Oh, 9 now. You're correct.
9.
I was waiting for it to update.
Going for 10.
And make that 10. Yeah, double digits. Only double-digit points carrier for the Reds as Jenks brings it up court. Brown finding Smith. Smith on the drive through some traffic, going up strong, and we got ourselves a collision down low.
That charge.
It's going to be an offensive foul.
Yep. A good move off the perimeter, crossing over and get into the paint, but just instead of coming to a jump stop shooting, just your momentum carried her right into the defender, and pretty easy call for the official.
Absolutely. Bringing it up for the Reds, Gabby Gomez. York now in control of it, looking for some movement. Bischoff now on the wing, goes back up top to Gomez. You can tell when Gomez gets it beyond that three-point line. She's looking right at the basket. She knows she wants to shoot it, but if the defensive pressure's there, she won't.
Yeah, well,
she dribbles it to the right side.
And Jenks has done an outstanding job of just staying in front of her and keeping Gomez from getting around her, getting downhill, or creating an angle or creating space. And again, you know, Skinner gets a lot of the press, but this Ridgeline team is a solid, top-to-bottom defensive team. I mean, their switches, their communication, it's really impressive to watch them play together defensively. I mean, offensively, we know what they can do, but defensively, just really good.
Down low in the kick, beautiful pass and bucket.
Yeah, you couldn't execute that. I mean, the ball didn't touch the floor as soon as it went across half court for an easy layup.
So Ridgeline on their way right now with under 4 minutes left to go to move on to the semifinals. They will play the winner of the next game between Provo and Dixie. Snow Canyon and Skyview is already stamped. That's going to be the next game in the semifinals on the other side of the bracket. That game will be at 4:10 tomorrow. The winner of this one and the next one, they'll play at 2:30. So they will have the quickest turnaround, followed by, of course, on the boys' side of the bracket. And those will be the evening, the nightcap games. First off for that one's going to be Dixie and Green Canyon at 5:50, and then the nightcap will be Hurricane and Payson, as the second free throw is good.
And I don't want to give the boys too much of the spotlight, but two amazing performances that we had to highlight. J.J. Davey today was incredible, had a career high, and also Brigham Kemp. Those two guys kind of buoyed their teams to victory the same way Emily Skinner is tonight.
And Payson with just a really good team performance.
Yeah.
I felt like they were really solid. Same with Green Canyon. Just really good, solid team performances from both of them.
The kid Jude Haig, who's committed to Holy Cross.
Yeah, he
kind of had a down game for in their last one.
The sidestep three from Skinner's no good, and Cedar is able to control it off of the rebound, and good defensive pressure there from the Riverhawks. On the drive is Gomez into the corner. Three on the way. No, is tapped away just enough by Abby Munford. Skinner brings it to the other side. Ooh, crossing over, spin move, finds someone down low. Abby Munford with the assist from Emily Skinner.
And we were talking about that stop-start, the change of pace there, and then the spin move on top of it. I mean, wow.
Timeout, we'll take it. 50-27, Ridgeline leads. We'll be back right after this.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Athletes, now is the time to build explosive strength, power, speed, and agility when you join Intermountain Sports Performance through our Season of Speed Holiday Special. Call 435-251-2299 to instantly save $100 on our 8-week training program. Must purchase by December 31st.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey
Mike's. We're going to be looking for our Jersey Mike's sub of the game as well. Jersey Mike's a sub above. Taking a look across the board here. I would dare say that coming off the bench right now, you have someone like maybe Ava Hess for Ridgeline, who's been playing really well.
Yeah.
She's just been a little bit of a fireball out there.
That's right.
Not a ton of minutes, but it's played really well.
Kind of a glue girl. Does a lot of the energy things. 1 for 1 with 2 points. 100% shooting percentage. Only 5 minutes of action, but it's chipped in.
Chipped in indeed. On the Cedar side, though, we've seen a lot of bench action as well as Gomez goes up and she gets fouled. I would probably say Jalen York might be my personal favorite for the Jersey Mike's sub of the game. She's put in a lot of good minutes for Cedar here today. 4 points, an assist, a rebound. Putting in some good work there for the Reds this evening.
I agree.
Free throw's good.
So we talked pregame. We said, what Cedar needs to do to win this game. And now it looks more and more like the Snow Canyon Ridgeline collision course is starting to come to fruition a little more and more. Snow Canyon obviously winning the last game. Now Ridgeline winning this game. Only one more game to go. And then everybody in the state of Utah will get the matchup they so longingly want.
Second made free throw. Full court pressure from the Reds. Jenks swings it on over. Brown looked for somewhere to go. Picked up by Shimada. Dribbles over to the right side. Hands off to Jenks. 15 on the shot clock.
Yeah, Ridgeline a little stagnant on this offensive
I was just going to say that. I haven't seen a lot of movement. But listen, a little movement, some defensive movement leads to the easy bucket for Abby Munford.
And to what you were saying, Paulie, in regards to the collision course, I think this is something that the state, definitely in girls sports, we don't get a lot of opportunity to see, where you have two of the premier players in girls basketball in all classifications that potentially will be going head to head.
Yeah.
And Livy Hamlin and Emily Skinner. And usually, it's maybe one player, one team or something, but to have both of them, that could be really special.
Big time three there by Gabby Gomez.
And just a substitution timeout. So not a timeout, just a substitution timeout for Cedar.
Going to get some of the...
Yeah. They're trying to tell the coaches, let's keep on going. We want to play.
Well, Coach Nelson is bringing his seniors off, and some of it, as you can see him hugging Shimada, this is their final time on the floor.
Yeah.
As a high school group, is this game well in control for Ridgeline? And
and I will say it is kind of a cool moment for them, where their journey does come to an end, yes, but it comes to an end in their hometown.
Yeah. Well, you got family, friends. You're in the state playoff. You're
great student section. The
exactly.
Band.
Yep. Wins and losses come and go. And here's my coach talk, because it's those relationships, it's the experiences, it's the road trips, the hotel stays, whatever. The wins and losses kind of come and go, but those relationships with your teammates, those are the things that you hold on.
Absolutely. Offensive rebound, put back, no. Gets her own rebound again. Kick out, shot is up. That's short off the front of the rim. Can we get another offensive rebound? No. Foster was able to clean up the glass really well there. Just could not get that shot to drop.
And under a minute to play.
Hess on the drive. Kick. Taking it through the paint and stolen away. Yes. Looking up court, York. 30 seconds to play. She'll take the three. No. And jump ball is going to be the call. Little fight there between Taylor Munford. She was able to come away with it at the end of it all, but it is indeed a jump ball. Ridgeline basketball, 25 seconds left to play. 20-point lead at the moment, 52-32.
Still a lot of scrap in this Cedar team, fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, I like to see it.
25 seconds in the game, and I like to see that as well.
And this is also the future of Cedar basketball right now.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to see.
Coach Nelson has a fantastic program. A little background on Coach Nelson. He has coached for so many years, boys, girls, even at the collegiate level. He came from the boys program to the girls program, and immediately had success with a fantastic group. They went back-to-back state champions, had a little bit of a lull, but now he's been able to kind of reload, and he's got some strong talent coming up and developing and playing well. And he was the one team I never beat. We never came away with a victory from Coach Nelson, so shout out to him. But the Ridgeline with the dominant win.
Ridgeline will move on with a 52-32 win over Cedar. What a good game it was for the Riverhawks. And our player of the game has to be Emily Skinner, even though she may be fighting through some of the through some sickness. I don't know she's over there still coughing. Yeah. I hope that whatever it is, it'll pass by tomorrow. And if it is that Ridgeline moves on to a championship game, hopefully she's ready to play. We want to see a 100% Ridgeline team ready to go.
Very worthy recipient of our Findlay Superstar of the game. 23 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. She just did everything for this team tonight.
Absolutely. So congrats to her. Ridgeline moves on. Cedar, they will wrap up their season here. We're going to wrap up this game here. When we come back after the break, it is time for the nightcap. The Dixie Flyers, the Provo Bulldogs, going head-to-head for that final spot in the semifinals here with KSLSports.com.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in